Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming to this very important event. It's our 5th annual Run, Ride, and Share Operation Clean Sweep. So we are extremely excited at the fact that this has been going on for such a long time, and more importantly, the partnerships that have developed as a result of this very important event. Before we get started, we would like to have a moment of silence for those individuals who have lost their lives as a result of cycling, biking in our communities. Thank you. So the purpose and the reason, the objective of this particular event is to ensure the safety, the cleanliness of our roadways. The objective of the project is to remove all the debris, the bike lanes and road shoulders, to improve rideability and increase safety for everyone using our roadways. Commissioner Whitaker was the person that was inspired to have this, to come up with this event, and so we are extremely proud, and I want to introduce you so she can say a few words.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you all so very, very much for being here. And I'm sorry that last week the weather did not cooperate, but today, thank God that we're here once again. So yes, we started Run, Ride, and Share in 2014, and you want to know, well, what is Run, Ride, and Share? Basically, we had 3 fatalities in less than a year within the city limits of McAllen 6 years ago, and that does not speak volumes at all or well for our community. Well, most of you know, if you all are out on the road in the evenings or 5 a.m., 6 a.m., you now see a lot more cyclists. You see a lot more runners out on the trails, on the side streets, because everybody has now moved towards the movement of becoming more healthier. And so in order to do that, we have to use our roadsides on a daily basis in order to get some mileage. Some of those that are riding in the morning, they ride 30, 40 miles a day. How can you ride in the same city 30, 40 miles? You can't. So we have to use a lot of roadway in order to gain some mileage so that we can accomplish our goals for the day, for the week. And so that constitutes that we need to use our roads. What happens is, because if our roads on the side, you know, the bike lanes or the area where you stop to fix a flat or you run out of gas, they're usually pretty filled with debris because of all of the usage during the day. So what happens to our bikes? We get probably 2 flat tires in less than a mile. And so we try to avoid those, and if we have no cars coming towards our way, of course we get in the middle of the lane, which is not a smart thing to do, but we battle once we find out that we can ride and try to gain mileage so that we don't have to get flat tires or stop or lose momentum. So today it is an honor to have all of you here today. All of the cities that are here participating. I believe I saw Mission, Edinburgh, FAR, TxDOT, McAllen, La Villa, who am I missing? Precinct 2, and there were a few others at our meeting a couple of weeks ago. So I want to commend the city managers from those cities, your public works department, for coming out here today to make this happen, because y'all, it is important. It is important, again, for all of those who are out on the road, those who are walking, those who are running, cycling, and even those who do have a flat tire, for the parent that has to get out of the car. All of that is so important for our roadways and for our areas to be clean, because that means that we are truly giving back to our community, and I appreciate it. So I want to thank you all. I appreciate everything that you do for us. This is our 5th annual, and again, if you're one of those who's on the bike, run, ride, and share. And thank you guys for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Like she was saying, we use roadways throughout our valley. And so to make this event successful, we have to count on the partnerships of surrounding communities and agencies like TxDOT. So I'm going to ask Octavio Sainz to come over and say a few words of what this project means to them.
Good morning. The Texas Department of Transportation is very proud to be part of this effort. It's an effort not only of safety, but also of an awareness. Simply sweeping the bike lanes does a dual role. It does two things. First, it has a practical measure to remove debris from the bike lanes, improves the safety of the cyclists, improves the look of our roads, but it also has a symbolic approach, a symbolic meaning. And the symbolic meaning is the unity of several communities that come together to do one thing, and that's safety. As we talk about this event and to talk about how more people are using not only bicycles for safety, for health, they're also using it because they have no other choice. And it brings me back to when I was a child. My father used to ride a bike. He was a custodian at Cromack Elementary in Brownsville, and for a while we didn't have a car and he needed to use a bicycle. And one of the things he would always say is, están locos los conductores. And that's something that we always want to bring forward. That when we say share, we share the road, is be aware of what it is that you're doing and be aware who's around you. That increases safety, and it's simply just two things, awareness and respect. So we're very proud to be part of this, and we will continue to do so for as long as we draw breath. Thank you.
Thank you, Octavio. Appreciate your partnership. At this time, I'd like to ask Arnie Amaro, the City of La Villa City Manager, to say a few words. So it means, because he comes from a smaller community, and you've heard from Big TxDOT, the state agency, and now I want you to hear a few words for what it means for a smaller community to participate. They've been around since day one, and they started with shovels, right?
2 men in a truck.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning. Actually, good morning. Thank you for having us. It's always an honor to come out here and spend time with the neighboring communities. And as Elvira stated, we did start back, I think, for us, this is our third year, but the first year we started with basically 2 men in a truck. And it's funny because I lived in Michigan for a while, and there's a company known as 2 men in a truck, and they're actually movers. They started with 2 guys in a truck, and they're pretty big, but kind of piggybacking off of that, our goal was to establish a relationship with our neighboring cities, and obviously McAllen is a big player, and we look at them now as our big brother, and they've influenced a lot of what we do at the city. We strive to, towards perfection. We always look at how we can make things better, more efficient, and one of the things that we partnered up with was with this sweep, and it inspired us to turn around and purchase a sweeper. At the time, we couldn't afford it. But we knew that if we could save our pennies and rework our finances, we could. And we were very fortunate to meet Casey Fishback, who deals with Timco. And Casey was a very big resource for us because it helped us purchase something that we needed. We weren't familiar with what the nuts and bolts were with as far as the sweepers go. But we purchased a sweeper, and we got the training on it, and we took it a step further, and we figured we could also use it as a marketing tool. And if you get a chance, look at our sweeper. It just came out yesterday. We had it wrapped, and Casey last says that thing looks like it should be on the racetrack. But it's nice. We love it, but we also realize that the purpose of it is to clean our streets and to maintain the curbs. So coming out here, it's a way to come back and give back for all the help that the city of McAllen has done for us and the way they've influenced us in a very positive way. And anytime we can come back and help, we're going to do it. Because we know they will do the same thing for us when we need help. So
Absolutely.
Thank you for everybody for having us. The hospitality is always awesome here. We love it here. We hope to keep doing it as long as we're welcome here. And let's get it done.
Thank you, Ernie. Appreciate that. We're going to be sweeping approximately 100 miles of roadway today. So we're going to ask motorists to expect delays, to be vigilant, to observe all the traffic control signs, all the regulations. It's a total of 8 entities and 19 sweepers that will undertake this project today. From the City of Edinburgh, I'd like to recognize at this time all our partners, starting with the City of Edinburgh, Cesario Trejo, TxDOT, obviously, Octavio and Bobby Fuentes as works behind the scenes, and of course La Villa, Hidalgo County Precinct 2, Eddie Cantu, who couldn't be with us today, but his representative Armando Salinas is here. Olivia, I'm so sorry I didn't know you. You want to say a few words? Please. Hidalgo County is a big partner with us. Please.
It's okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Olivia Gomez, Assistant Chief of Staff for Hidalgo County Precinct 2. We are very excited to partner with Commissioner Whitaker, City of McAllen today. Thank you so much, Elvira. As you may know or may not know, Commissioner Eddie Cantu's vision for a hike and bike trail has come to reality. And so we've just completed phase 1. And so he's a huge advocate for our cycling community, our running community, and we are huge advocates on safety. And so we're proud to be partnered in this project. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, my apologies. And the City of Mission is spearheaded by Omar Alanis today. So also I'd like to thank Casey, Mr. Timko I call him, for being here. He drives all the way from Dallas every year to support us in this event, and so we're very grateful for your presence here this morning. We're ready to go unless you want us to say a few words in Spanish for those Spanish-speaking stations. Para aquellos medios de comunicación que hablen español, queremos darle las gracias por estar acompañándonos el día de hoy y también queremos recordarles que este evento es un evento muy importante para aquellas personas que manejen, que usen bicicleta o motocicleta, que estén compartiendo las calles de no solo McAllen, sino a través de todo el valle del Río Grande. Entonces, queremos recordarles que tengan seguridad, que tengan paciencia, que estén al tanto de todos los anuncios y reglamentos de manejo, porque el día de hoy vamos a estar barriendo a través de unos 100 millas de carretera, no solo aquí en McAllen, sino todo el Río Grande. Tenemos nosotros, compartiendo con nosotros este programa, varias ciudades, Mission, San Juan, La Villa, Edimburgo, Álamo, Hidalgo County Precinct 2 y TxDOT. So, les recordamos que tengan paciencia y mucha seguridad cuando manejan, no solo el día de hoy, sino siempre. Tengan precaución. Dios los bendiga. Thank you so much. So we're ready to clean. Thank you all again for coming. Oh, and I forgot to thank our wonderful staff who works behind the scenes. Mario Vela, Roel, Letty, George, Javier Galindo, Robert Trevino. So thank you all for working behind the scenes silently. God bless you.